Alright guys, if you clicked on this video, you know that CSGO just released a new update that affects the way you can change your CSGO background in-game. Well, you can still do it. As you can see here, I have a custom background of Nevermore 2 that's actually blurred out and edited just for this custom look right here. And even though CSGO just changed the entire way you would set your custom background, you can still do it. As you guys can see here, it still works. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do that, so let's get right into it. So basically, if you guys don't know already, CSGO just released a new update yesterday, in fact, and if you guys want to see what that is, there's a link to my video describing what happened in that update down below. But basically, one of the things they did is if you click on settings and then come over here to video, the first option that comes up now is main menu background scenery. You can now change your background scenery to any one of these maps right here, which is really awesome. But now that brings into the problem of how do you set your custom CSGO background? There's no only one file to change. Do you have to change all of these? Do you have to delete all of them? How does this work now? I'm going to show you guys right now. Alright, so first things first, you guys are going to want to find the video you want to download as your CSGO background. So like I said, the background I was using is Nevermore 2 by Fuse, and it's actually a super awesome background to have. As you can see, it's not blurred and it's not zoomed in to get rid of those cinematic bars like mine is. You can edit it to do that, but today I'm not going to go through how to do that. I'm just going to show you guys the basics of how to get a video into CSGO. But anyways, pick the background you want, whether it's off of YouTube or a file you already have, and download it as an MP3 or screen record it if you have a software like OBS. Now, YouTube recently made all of these YouTube to MP4 conversion sites completely stop working. Some of them are still working like this one, but they convert your link to a very low quality MP4 file. It will not be full HD and it'll look really bad. If you guys want it to look good, I highly suggest using a software like OBS to screen record your video and then just use that file as the file you put in your CSGO background. Now, once you have your file saved onto your computer, you're going to want to come to this website. All the websites that I'm showing you guys here will be linked in the top of the description below, but basically this link is for the WebM converter. If you guys don't know, or if you're not coming from the last video, basically CSGO uses WebM files only, and to get a WebM file, you have to convert your original file, considering WebM is not a normal file that you can record or download videos in. This program is completely safe and it will convert your MP4 or whatever files you have right now into WebM that are compatible with CSGO. But like I said, click on the link and come down here to where it says WebM converter. Click this and this zip will start downloading right here to your computer. Once you have this, I would highly suggest dragging it to your desktop like you can see mine is here, and then because it's a zip file, right click it and click extract here. Now, if you don't have this option or if you don't have a program like WinRAR, you're going to want to download this. I'll also have it linked in the description. All it does is it basically extracts zip files so that you can open them and use them like normal files. Like I said, once you have WinRAR, right click it and extract to WebM converter. This will basically create a new file that looks like this somewhere on your desktop. Super simple, super easy, and yeah. Once you have this, double click it and it's going to open up the file of the converter. As you can see here, there's nothing you need to download and install. The file is just right here and it's called WebM converter. You can see it's an application right here, and all you need to do now is double click on this. Now, this is the conversion program we're going to be using. As you guys can see here, it looks kind of complicated, but all you need to do is worry about the input file and the output file. It's as easy as go into your browse and select the file you want to convert. I'm just going to use this one for example because I don't really know why I have it. And as you can see, once I hit OK, it comes into the program but also gives an immediate output file. Basically, it's going to output exactly where the file you're converting is located currently. So for me, this is going to be on my desktop. It's going to output the WebM version to the spot on the desktop that it came from. Again, you don't have to worry about any of this. All you now need to do is click convert. Once you click convert, it's going to open up a window like this, and this is going to look super confusing, but it's actually not. As you can see, it's basically stating the progress it's going through. The frames over here are how many frames it's currently converted. The time over here is how many seconds it's currently converted. So if, for example, your video is 2 minutes long, you can see that right now it's already converted about 13-14 seconds of it, which equivalents to this amount of frames. Once it's done, there'll be a finish button that comes up down here. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this because I've already converted my file, but it's easy as that. Now, once you have your converted file like I do right here, now all you need to do is go into your Steam and find where CSGO is. Once you find CSGO, it's normally in your library, go ahead and right click on it and click properties. Now this is going to open up this window. All we need to do here is come up here to go to local files and browse local files. This is going to open up the official CSGO files. You really want to make sure you're not messing or accidentally moving around anything that's in here, so be very careful with these next steps. To get to the home screen videos that we want to change, you're going to come over here and double click CSGO, come down here, double click panorama, and then double click videos. these are all the different video options that will show up on the home screen. As you guys saw, there's about 6 or 7 new different options you can change your home screen to. To be honest, it's exactly the same as it used to be, except you're going to change the file for one of these to whatever your new video file is now. If I scroll down and come down here to where Vertigo is, you guys might have noticed that in the intro, my Vertigo that was selected was actually Nevermore 2. All you have to do to change this is take the original Vertigo out and drag it somewhere on your desktop where you know it'll be saved. You don't want to delete this, you just want to keep it somewhere temporary for now. I'm going to go ahead and move it to my desktop right over here. Just so you guys know, this WebM Vertigo is the 1080p Vertigo. If you're playing on 720p or 540p, depending on your monitor, or maybe even playing in stretched res, you're going to want to change out one of these. You don't want to change out the 1080p version if you're not playing 1080p. If you are playing 1080p or anything above, then this is fine. Next, you need to make sure that your custom file you're putting in here is named exactly the same as this file right here. The easiest way to do this, at least the way I like to do it, is if I like to right click this, click rename, and then just on my keyboard, hit Control and then C. That will copy the name of this file, so then I can make sure it's exactly the same on my alternate file. Now, like I said, I'm using this file to put in, so I'm just going to go ahead and drag this over here so you guys can see it and reopen up the CSGO videos file. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and just drag this in. This is the WebM file I want my background to play when I'm on Vertigo. Now, the last thing we just need to do is right click this file and click rename. Then, since we already copied Vertigo, which is the name of the other one, you're just going to hit Control V to paste it and enter once you're done. That's going to go ahead and put it right back up here with these other files. If for some reason it doesn't go up with the other files, just come up here and click Panorama and then Videos again, and it'll reorganize your videos so that they're all the same again. Now you're done. All you need to do now is go back into CSGO and select Vertigo as the map you want to have in your background, and this video will start playing. And there you guys go. That is how you get your custom CSGO background now with this new update. And as you guys saw, especially if you came from my old video, it's actually not that hard. It's pretty simple. And like I was saying, if you come into settings and you go to your video tab, you can see that I have Vertigo selected right now, which is why my background is custom. If I go to something like Chlorine, which I did not change the file for, and come out of settings, you're going to see that Chlorine is still there. It's still normal. It's still what the CSGO background for it would normally be. But again, if I go to video and select Vertigo, the one I changed, then now I have my custom background. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope I helped some of you guys out. If you have any further questions, make sure you put them in the comments below, or even DM me on Discord. My Discord server is linked in the description. You can put any questions you have in those 2 places and I'll make sure I answer them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys did enjoy them, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.